Hi there, everyone. This is Jordan again, coming at you with a game called Aviary Attorney. So I saw this game just kind of out of the blue on some of the sales going on Steam right now for the winter sale, and it's one of those games where I don't know, it seemed goofy and it seemed like it'd be really fun to do a let's play for. So it's got about 200 reviews right now, and it only came out a couple weeks ago. It looks like sometime in December, around mid-December. And I don't know, it just looked really goofy and really fun, and I thought I'd give it a play and thought I'd post it to YouTube. As always, this is my first time playing the game, so it could be really bad. But based off what I've seen, it looks like it's going to be pretty fun. So basically, the gist of it is you are essentially a what's the word for it? You're two attorneys, and the gist of it is you go around solving these cases and trying to close them. And this is based off what I've seen. There may be more to it than this. The twist to it is that you are a bird. So there's you and you've got this partner. The two of you go around together solving these cases, and the name's a little deceiving. It's called Aviary Attorney, but from what I've seen in some of the concept art and some of the screenshots and trailers for the game, you talk to elephants, hippos, foxes, tigers. Basically, the entire spectrum of the animal kingdom is possible in this game. So it looks pretty fun. So I'm just going to hop right into it here, and we're going to give it a shot, and hopefully it's cool. So here we go. Really liking what they did with the art style in this. This is actually based off a really famous uh, artist. I'm no expert on the fine arts, but oh, okay. Is that Monsieur Granville? Oh mon Dieu! I know no French or anything, so I may be pronouncing these horribly. What have you done? Okay, a frog was killed by a pig. 10 out of 10. Act 1, a cat with claws. Is there any voice acting in this? Tell me there's voice acting. This... What? Ah, well, that's okay. Let's see. It's midday already. Where on earth is that featherhead? Well, well, well. Look who finally decided to get up. Haven't you heard what they say about the early bird falcon? Ugh, too early for worms. Pass the Cabernet. Salvinon? Maybe? Don't know. There'll be time for that later. We've got business to handle first. Business? A letter arrived while you were sleeping. I haven't opened it yet. It's probably just more junk mail. Go ahead, Sparrowson. You may have the honors. Alright, ahem. Dear Monsieur Falcon, I am writing you today because of my daughter, Dame Catiline, has been arrested for a crime she did not commit. She's being held at La Cancerguernier prison on the charge of murder, no less. Her trial is in 3 days' time. I would be greatly in your debt if you would offer her your legal aid. Yours sincerely, Signor Pertois de Mal of the de Mal estate. Well, this is quite something. I know, your first serious client in months. Not just that, the de Meaux estate is well known for its exuberant wealth. Even if we cannot do much for Dame Catiline, this lordship would still reward us handsomely for our efforts. Wow, so I suppose you intend on defending Dame Catiline in court. Oh, I get a choice. So, based off what we saw before, I don't know. Maybe she just found the dead frog. But then again, maybe she didn't. You know what? We're going to do it. YOLO. Freaking YOLO. We're going to do it. Of course, it would be foolish to let such a good opportunity slip through our feathers. So this game's really goofy, but I've kind of forgotten the fact that these are two birds talking to each other. But you know what? That's okay. I'm totally liking this game so far right now. Okay, grab your coat, Sparrowson. We're going to find our kitty client at La Conciergerie. Good God. Excellent. My Jesus. Okay, I can't do this. I cannot pronounce these, so if there's any experts on this, leave some comments, maybe some phonetic spellings of some of these words, and maybe some subsequent videos won't be so bad. But anyway, excellent. My dairy was getting tired from all this sitting around. Oh, but I better file away Senor de Mau's letter first. One moment, Falcon. Okay, evidence. Alright, I've got a letter so far. Pertoir's letter. Senor Pertoir de Mio has requested legal aid for his daughter, Catalin. She's being held at conciergerie. Okay. You may access the evidence folder at any time by clicking the suitcase symbol. Ah, I nearly forgot my wallet. I wouldn't want to lose that. Again, I recall you losing it at the New Year's party, and at Christmas. So I'm doing this just because I am really unhappy that there's no voice acting, but if you guys are tired of listening to me read these, please leave a comment below, and I will cease to do so in subsequent videos. But anyway, yes, alright, no need to make a list. Falcon has picked up his wallet. 20 francs. I don't know. You may see how much money he's carrying at any time by clicking on the wallet symbol. Oh, okay, so it all just stays right here. Let's make a move. Ka-chung! Okay, where was she? Welcome to the map screen. From here you can travel to any listed area by clicking on a location name or location node. Areas marked with a clock symbol take a whole day to visit. Areas with no... Ooh, so time's a factor in this too. Interesting. Okay, this game's kind of cool. I'm really liking this game so far. The reviews were not lying. So let's see, we've got the... For centuries, the infamous... Okay, so this is the place where the pig's being held, has detained the accused and the condemned alike. A sign on the door reads, the Aviary... Okay, so these are my offices. No case is too big or too small. No junk mail. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Falcon and Sparrowson step into the stone-cold foyer of the Cancierne prison. Sullen-faced guards and visitors lingered beneath the medieval archways. Ah, the concierge. They say this is the finest prison in the whole of France. The outer walls are impenetrable. The cells are spotless. The guards are well-mannered. What do you want? Good day, monsieur. I am here to see Dame Catalin something. I am due to represent her in court. Oh, you're a lawyer, huh? Fine, follow me. Well, what are you waiting for? Keep up. Oh, it's a cat. It's a cat, of course. Caterline. Damn it, Jordan. My papa hasn't forgotten about me, has he? Dame Catalin de Mio, I presume. You've arrived. The fantastic lawyer, Monsieur Falcon, and his petite assistant, Sparrowson. Milady is knowledgeable. Don't talk like that, Sparrowson. Sorry. My papa told me that he would only hire the best lawyers in town. I'm flattered. But they weren't available for such short notice, so he hired the first people in the address directory. Oh. You see, Falcon? I told you listing under Aviary Attorney would pay off. That's good. Let's get down to business. Dame Catalin, could you fill us in on some details? Your father's letter was a little brief. I can do my best. What is it you wanted to know? Okay, what happened on the night of the murder? Who was there that evening? Did you see anything suspicious? Well, she definitely saw something suspicious, so we're not going to ask that question. Who was there that evening? That could be useful. Well, I'll go with the general term, because she might answer these with that. So, what happened on the night of the murder? What exactly happened on the night of the murder? Oh, let me think. It was Friday evening. Me and my papa had arrived at Chateau Crenier, the home of great Baron Rorgwell. My papa spent all evening talking with Monsieur Grenouille and the Baron about business stuff. Business stuff? Well, the three of them own a railway company together. So all through dinner, they were talking about company shares and investments, but I didn't really understand most of it. But after dinner, this man with a camera took our photograph. That was a lot of fun. Sorry. Man with a what took your what? Camera. It's a very new gadget. A tiny bug sits in a box with a tiny paintbrush and paints your picture very fast. In 10 minutes, poof, you have a perfect picture. Wow, technology is amazing. I don't think the lady's explanation is right, Sparrowson. Ugh, let me believe. Still, the camera sounds like a very special device. I'll make a note of it. Alright, so we've got a camera. Oh, maybe I can just use that. Please continue, Dame Catherine. So after we had the photograph, I went into the gardens to get some air, and that's when I found the body of Monsieur Grenouille. He was all ripped open. A housemaid saw me standing over the froggy Monsieur and called for help, and then the police arrived. Before I could say anything, I ended up here. It was such a blur. It must have been terrifying. It wasn't so bad. My papa taught me how to be a brave cat. Was there something else you wanted to ask, Monsieur Falcon? Who was there that evening? Did you see anything suspicious? Yeah, let's do this. Dame Catelyn, did you see anything suspicious that evening? Suspicious? Like, maybe a guy lurking in the shadows, or a bloodied murder weapon. Monsieur Falcon, I do believe you are looking for an easy answer. You got me. I did not see anything, I'm afraid. The evening was very normal. The food was delicious, the conversation was boring. It was all very ordinary until the incident. I see. Wait, Falcon, you missed something of huge importance. I did? Dame Catelyn, you said the food was delicious. But you didn't say what food it was. You and your damn stomach. Let me see. We had poached red herring to start, garnished with garlic butter. Oh, that actually sounds very good. Go on. Then a marbled steak, served perfect bloody rare. Glorious. Falcon, write this down. What? This can't possibly be relevant to the case. Write it all down, please, for me. Fine, fine. Red herring's been added to your evidence folder. Bloody rare steak has been added to your evidence folder. Sparrowson, remind me not to let you talk to clients on an empty stomach. Come to think of it, I did find it a little strange that we weren't given any cutlery. No cutlery? Even for the steak? Nope. You would think that the great Baron of Chateau Crenier would have gorgeous silverware, but there was none to be seen. That is a little peculiar. Was there anything else you wanted to know, Monsieur Falcon? Let's see that. Dame Catelyn, who attended the banquet that evening? Well, there was me and my pa. My dearest maman couldn't make it. And there was Baron Rorguel, who hosted the dinner, and his housemaid, Colleen, I think was called. Of course there was Monsieur Grenouille. Well, until, he died. And there was Monsieur Rabito de Rabinio, the man with the camera, but he was only there for a little while. I think that was all. Was there anything else you wanted to ask? No, I think that will be all. So what's the plan now, Falcon? The way I see it, we have two tasks. We should head to Chateau Crenier and see the scene of the murder for ourselves. And we should try to track down the supposed photographer, Monsieur Rabito de Rabinio. We'll just call him Rabinio. 2 days for two tasks. Seems doable. Okay, so that's how time's going to factor into this. But we should head back to get some rest first. We have a lot of work ahead of us. Wait, Monsieur Falcon, before you go, you do believe my story, don't you? What kind of detective do I want to be? I'm not so sure. I mean, she's given me... I don't have any solid evidence to say she definitely didn't do this. As far as I know, she was there, she saw some stuff, but she was still around at the scene of the crime. So, I believe in justice. Dame Catelyn, I believe that a fair trial can draw the truth from any situation. I believe in justice. That's good to hear. You're not wrong, Falcon, but that's not what the lady needed to hear. You might want to work on being less of a, how do I put it, fils de pute? If serving justice makes me a fils de pute, then I'll wear that title proudly. Dame Catelyn, Monsieur Grenouille, Baron Rorguel, these names are all getting a bit confusing, aren't they? Yeah, no kidding. I think I got most of them. Which one was the frog? The frog was Grenouille. Catelyn was the cat chick we just talked to. Rorguel was the guy that hosted the banquet. Not particularly. Well, it is for me. Yeah, Sparrowson's right in all this. I'm confused as fuck right now. I'm going to start compiling a Facebook so that I can keep track of who everyone is. Oh, nice. A what? A Facebook. The name could use a little work, though. Okay, let's take a look. Sparrowson has started compiling a Facebook. Oh, this is perfect. The wealthy father of Dame Catelyn hired us to defend... Okay, so this guy hired us to defend her. Quark, an ill-mannered jailkeeper, seems to feel disgust for crime. So far, he's been my favorite character. Quark. And for animals in general. Grandville, the froggy businessman who was found murdered at Chateau Cremere, a colleague of Pertois and... Okay, so from what we know... Okay, obviously, we're the two detectives. This is the father. This is the daughter. Some baron had this event, invited these three. These two were there. They took a picture together, apparently, and this one was found dead later. So that's really all we know. And besides that, we know Quark's kind of an asshole. But, okay, so we're just going to press on. Oh, okay, so we kind of know how many people are in the story, so that's kind of cool, in the whole game. Alright, let's get back to it. Can I click these? What do I have to do? Oh. Alright, cool. Let's make a move. Alright, so, a new day. The game saves automatically at the start of... Yeah, okay, cool. Where do I want to go? We can also make a quick save at any time by selecting Save and Quit. So this game doesn't let you keep save points. That's pretty cool. I kind of like that. I like games that make you kind of stick to your decisions a little bit. That said, you can always save and quit and just come back into the game, so whatever. So this is going to take us a day to reach. Well, it doesn't look like I have any time constraint going to either of these places, so... This is the photographer. I'm really interested in talking to him. I guess we'll go talk to this photographer first. So this is the studio of the famous photographer. Shall we knock? Wait, there's a note on the door. Ahem. The magnificent and marvelous artist, Monsieur Laputo de Rabinier, is currently out on an artistic expedition. He shall return when his muse sees fit. When his muse sees fit? What does that even mean? I think it means that he has a pretentious bird brain, but in any case, the artist seems to be out. What shall we do now? Let's knock anyway. YOLO. We should knock anyway. Alright, I don't see the harm. Nope, it doesn't look like he's in, Falcon. Oh. You know what, screw it, we're gonna do it. We should break in. What? Are you serious? Maybe? Monsieur J.J. Falcon, I would have thought that a man of justice like yourself would be against such reckless displays of unlawful barbarism. You're right, I'm sorry. I don't know what came over. It's a brilliant suggestion. Stand back, I'm barging the door down. Wait, just like that? Shouldn't we discuss this first? Excellent. What in bird Jesus' name was that? You said you wanted to break in. I thought we could find an open window. I didn't think you would turn into a bird-sized cannonball. Well, now we're here, we have to make the most of it. This place is quite something. It's very... swanky? I was going to say ostentatious. That's just swanky talk for swanky. We don't have time for this. The sound of a door being smashed in could be drawing unwanted attention. We should find anything that may help our case and get out. In investigation mode, you are free to examine the scenery of the room. Click on an item of interest. The Falcon will examine it in closer detail. When you've had enough, or when you can find something else to examine, click on the X in the top right corner. Music's loud. Let's turn it down a little. Oh, no, it's not bad. If it's too loud, just let me know in the comments and I'll turn it down for the next playthrough. Select an area to examine. Turn it down a little bit so I can hear what's going on. There we go. Let's see what we've got here. I see paints, inks, and dyes. I'm not quite sure what the clear liquid in that bottle is. I could taste test it. You could, but we don't have time for a hospital visit right now, so let's not. A clear liquid, huh? I see a finely dressed dandy fellow upon a horse. Okay. This appears to be a photograph of a ladder, symbolic of climbing towards success, perhaps? Looks more like a stepladder to me. Oh no, we're not going we're not getting to that old argument. A beautiful picture of a Paris skyline. Given the angle, this must have been taken from Notre Dame Cathedral itself. This is a photograph of a castle somewhere in the countryside. You know, I once had an uncle who once fell off a castle rampart while on guard duty. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Did he die? No, he got demoted. Oh, come on. 0 out of 10 on that one, Sparrowson. Ah, terrible. A butterfly, or maybe a moth. It's difficult to tell in black and white. The lighthouse? No, wait. It's a man in a top hat. Actually, if I squint and turn my head sideways, it's a black smudge falcon. This is a tiny photograph of what appears to be a jail cell. That reminds me, how illegal is this? You know, breaking and entering, rifling through a person's belongings. It's cool, we're lawyers. It's okay. I recently passed an amendment that allows for proportionate amounts of property damage in the pursuit of criminal evidence. I don't think that's correct, but your use of legal jargon makes me have faith in your credentials. Sounds like you're starting to learn the finer points of the French justice system, Sparrowson. I sound way too American to voice this, but you know what? That's okay. They should have had voiceovers in this game, totally. A picture of a sailing ship on a windy day. Did I look at this one? It's a fence. It's a fencey photograph. It leaves the viewer defenseless. Out of all the pictures here, I would pick it as my favorite. Okay, I'm done. No more fence buttons. I see a bourgeois tigress in profile. Huh. Interesting. So, oh, okay, it won't let me select him again if I... A chandelier! You should get one of those for the office. I don't have the money for that sort of luxury. Hey, Falcon, look! What? It's just an easel. No, look at what's on the easel. Ah, oh wow, that must be the copy of the photograph from the... Wait! Who's this giraffe? There's no question about it. I see a housemaid, Dame Catherine, and I think that's Senor Pretoire, Catherine's father. So what shall we do? Do we just take this? We can leave it. No point taking it. No, this would be a big mistake. Every half-competent lawyer knows that stolen property can't be used as evidence. Still, we've learned some valuable information by seeing this photograph in person. I suppose so. Is there anything else we need to do here? I think we're good. Let's see if I've missed anything. Nope, we're in good shape. I think we're done snooping. Let's get out of here before we draw further attention to ourselves. So, really the only things that seemed kind of useful to me there was the clear liquid and that picture. There was a giraffe in there that we don't know about. That suspicious giraffe, a maid, I guess, or something. Oh, shit. Oh, mon Dieu, what happened to my door? Oh, God. Oh, dear. Shit, I was really hoping this wouldn't happen. Okay, lie? Some kids did it. Little weasel types. We saw them. Yeah, weasels. They were all like, let's break into this art guy's house. And we were like, no, weasels, you cannot do that because that would be illegal. And then they were like, we chased them off. That's the important thing. Well, thank you, I suppose. Let's make a move. Trial day is approaching fast. Right, let's go. Good thing we didn't try to carry the picture out of there, or else that would have been a lot harder to sell. Okay, I guess we can go here now. Falcon and Sparrowson enter the courtyard outside Chateau Criniere. People with dirty clothes and gaunt faces linger around the building's shadows.
Excuse moi, messieurs. I don't mean to be a pain, but my little girl and I are sick and starving, see? I don't suppose you'd happen to have some spare change.
You have 20 francs in your wallet. What will you do? This could have significance. But how? Maybe they'll help us with something. Maybe they have some information. Here you go. Stay safe, madame.
Oh, well, bless you, messieurs, bless you.
That was pretty generous of you, Falcon. Times are tough. Making sure a mother and child can make it through the last of winter is the least I can do. What am I doing, standing here moralizing? Come on, Sparrowson, we've got business to attend to. Falcon and Sparrowson step into the pristine, wood-paneled foyer of the Chateau Criniere. Whoa, look at this place. Baron Rorguel must be loaded. We've not seen the Baron, have we? Don't even know what he looks like. More than loaded. When it comes to lucrative investments, the Baron is a legend. Factories, chocolate shops, hotels, railroads. The Baron owns a little bit of everything this side of the Seine. Is he here right now? Yes, he's the smug-looking chap with the impressive mane. But we must approach the man of this nature with tact and finesse. Hey, Baron, we'd like a word. How's that? Sparrowson, you have the finesse of an inebriated warthog. You can thank me later. I think I got his attention.
Did I hear my name, Great Baron Regrol, property owner extraordinaire at your service? And who might your fellows be? More investigators?
No, we're attorneys. Not quite. I am Private Attorney J.J. Falcon, and this is my associate, Sparrowson.
Lawyers, eh? You know, you aren't the first to have passed through here today.
I'm having a lot of fun with this, if you can't tell. Oh?
Yes, this jumpy, twitchy fellow came by this morning. Asked a bunch of questions and hopped away before we heard the answers. Most curious.
Do you know who he was, Sparrowson? Perhaps. I have a hunch. Hunch. We'll be seeing him at the trial.
A friend of yours?
Something like that. Oh, I got the voice wrong. Whoops.
So what may I do for your messieurs?
We're doing some research on Monsieur Grandville, the frog who was killed here on Friday evening.
Of course. Such a tragedy. He was a good friend and a loyal business partner. I suppose you messieurs will be wanting to see the crime scene for yourself.
Actually, yes, that would be fantastic.
Well, be my guest. You will find the garden where the murder occurred through the back doors. May you also be interested in the lounge on the second floor, third door to the right. That would be where we gathered for a group photograph prior to the... unfortunate incident.
Oh, can we see the finished photograph?
I'm afraid not. It is my understanding this photograph must be developed before it can be viewed. It's a slow process, you see. On my copy of the photograph is to be delivered in 3 days' time.
That's no good to us. The trial may be over by then. Nonetheless, we appreciate your hospitality. Thank you, Baron.
It's no trouble at all. I'll be here and see you out when you're done with your investigations.
So, where shall we go first? Garden's where it happens. Let's go there. Was the garden, right? Dame Catelyn said that she found Monsieur Grandville on the stairs by the fountains. So this must be the very spot where the murder took place. Hey, Falcon, do the crime scene investigation thing. The crime scene investigation thing? Yeah, you know, that thing where you get all eagle-eyed and analyze every object in excruciating detail. You mean search for evidence? Yeah, do that. That's not a bad suggestion. It might be the first time the Parisian police have missed something right under their noses.